So last night, GJ Vlad responded to the criticism he was receiving on X after he pretty much tried to get Professor Jerkins, Morgan Jerkins, a professor at Princeton University. He implied that he wanted to get her fired over a Kendrick Lamar beef. Both of them were sharing opinions over the Kendrick Lamar beef, and he went straight to, well, I'm going to try to get you fired from Princeton. Well, he went on Wack 100's Clubhouse last night and he responded to all this backlash he's been receiving.
Hey, what's up, Vlad? This is Brock, man, from Houston. I was gonna start off by asking you your thoughts on the Kendrick Lamar and Drake rap beef, and I was gonna see what your thoughts was, who had the edge. But I seen you went viral last night for that very opinion on Kendrick's, yeah, on Kendrick's like that. So I said the universe was universing. So
Yeah,
can you elaborate on your back and forth with the young lady Morgan Jenkins last night on X?
sure. Yeah, y'all getting this first. I mean, look, I tweet a lot of stuff, and I tweet my opinion. In this particular case, I tweeted that the mix quality of Kendrick's new song just, I think, takes away from the record. And if you talk to any music person, they'll agree with me. The mix just sounds kind of rough, considering how big the song is. That was it. Put it out there. Next thing you know, millions of people are, retweeting it and everything. I think it's up to like almost 10 million impressions now. And out of nowhere, that this woman that I don't know, her response, she tweeted me, said, "You are white. This is black folk business," saying that I can't even speak on this. Um, and when I looked, I saw that she claimed to be a professor at Princeton University, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." A Ivy League professor is telling somebody because they're white they can't comment on the sound quality of a song made by a black person. That's insane. That's completely insane. Like, what if a black music blogger said, "Hey, I don't like the mixed quality of this new Taylor Swift song," and a white professor from Harvard said, "You are black. This is white folk business." Like, imagine the how people would go crazy over that. Like, so yeah, there was some back and forth over that. I thought it was ridiculous that someone of that stature could just talk so recklessly, considering that they're a professor at one of the top universities in a very multicultural environment. I would hate for that person to be my professor or the professor of, one of my family members.
That is kind of crazy.
That is wild.
Especially if we really talk about some of our top mixers and people we go to for the sound of music. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Fucking Mike Dean. You know what I
yeah,
mean? What are we talking about right now, right? Like,
right. Mixed by Ali. I just ran into him the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some top-notch mixers. I don't know. Maybe Kendrick was trying to go for that rough sound, but to me, it just kind of took away from the final product. And look, tens of millions of people are listening to this. That's all I said. Didn't say anything about his lyrics. Didn't say anything about who's winning or anything else like that in that particular tweet. I just said the mixed quality is a little bit, subpar. That's it. That turned into a whole 10 million impression tweet. It's crazy.
Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much a joke to him. It's pretty much funny to him. And I'm not surprised. Wack 100, he really, really, really was glazing real hard on this situation. And that never surprises me. Wack 100 is a known gang member. And for me, it doesn't get more self-hating as far as with black people than being a gang member. I stayed in Hollywood for half my life. I know this. I've seen it on a first-hand basis.
I wanted to ask you, man, how how do you feel about the people out here calling you a culture vulture?
Man. I mean, I think the new term that I'm being called now is colonizer. You know, I think with Kendrick's new,
colonizers.
new set of songs, colonizer has become the new culture vulture. Before culture vulture, it was honky, or cracker. It's the same thing. If you want to do a derogatory term against someone who's white, you will come up with something a culture vulture, honky, colonizer, cracker, whatever else. I take it all in stride, man.
Here go the thing. Wow. Here goes the thing, right? When you look at music and you think about music, at the business of music and what it takes for it to even get back to the people or to be created, the business of it, all of it, right? That always confuses me, and I think Dame Dash is one of the ones that really like, kind of like, was really driving this culture vulture thing when he was going at people. Bro, at the end of the day, I swear to God, everybody I sat down and do business with, when it's time to do business, they didn't look like me, right? They're the ones that created a foundation, a situation for us to take what we knew how to do and get it to the masses.
But not only did DJ Vlad play victim, he shared some personal information about the messages he's been receiving on his X account.
Hey, what's up?
I got a quick question for you, man. Have you ever felt, after you did an interview, have you ever felt like your life was going to be threatened, or has anybody threatened your life? Just, you know what I mean?
Damn
Knowing that you.
right, Wack 100.
Man, listen, I'm getting death threats right now, like in my DMs and in my tweets. Oh, you know, you're gonna get stabbed, you're gonna die, rah 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 rah, all day long. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure most of these people are saying if they see me, they'll ask me for a picture. So yeah, I mean, there's always the occasional death threat, um, from someone you've never heard of, but ultimately, I'm here to do my job, and I'm not going to be deterred from doing my job because someone feels that I shouldn't be doing it, and they want to put out something in the universe like that. So yeah, I'm not tripping. At the end of the day, you know, I don't go and check in with people and try to get certain street figures to handle my problems or anything else like that. If I have a problem, then I'll handle it on my own. You know what I
You
mean? I'll
gotta
try to take what's
really
out.
hate Vlad. You got like, listen, you have to really like, now you gotta think about it. Vlad interviews people. He asks questions and then they answer them. So you have to really be a certain type of guy to do, even if you see Vlad, right? Let's say you're that angry and you finally see him. There goes fucking Vlad. When you approach Vlad, his character, his smile, and how genuine he is, you gotta really be a fucked up dude to want to do something to Vlad.
Yeah, that seems like it's a joke to him too, right? But one thing I do know about DJ Vlad, he's spoken about this a lot. The boys stay strapped. Now, this is not the first time DJ Vlad has been under backlash from the FBA community and we've threatened to cancel him. It's to the point we've done it so much and nothing has happened to where it's just a joke to him. And he's going to continue to laugh until we figure out a way to make things not funny no more. It's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. And no pun intended, all right? I'm not talking about bringing harm to nobody, but it's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. But I also would like to add this. Don't get fired over a Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, okay? Use your burner accounts, for God's sakes, people. Let's just be smart. Use your burner account, all right? Moxy out.